Landowners in Ogale, Eleme protest and express dissatisfaction of the excavations done on their lands by the Hydrocarbon Pollution Remediation Project HYPREP with the intention of backfilling the excavated points. The landowners are demanding proper civil reinforcement of the excavated areas to prevent potential dangers such as building collapse, loss of lives and property damage in the future.
Excavated without no proper thinking of how to reinforce the place. They just fill it back and leave it and go away. And leave it for the landowners at their peril. We can't suffer like this. We've been talking, we had different meetings. The king have met with them, had discussion, but it just ends there. They will not mind, they don't mind. Say, wait, can you see anything under here? If they want to clean underground table water, they should do the proper thing. Why are they afraid of doing the proper thing? And just excavate the land, borrow pit excavation and leave it without proper compassion and the enforcement. That's why we're here. Okay. As they are excavating this place, they should want to discuss with the community and brought proper engineers to cost how this place can be properly reinforced and for compassion, for further usage.
They are killing us. We are dying. We are dying in our land. There is a place they said they work, said they do clean up 6 years ago. That place is no place to be right home about. There's nothing to do in that place. We cannot do anything in that place. We cannot farm there anymore 6 years ago. And the handover said they are finished. Where they said they are finished, there is nothing we can do in that place. We cannot farm there again.
For them to bring the MOU paper so that we can sign. But we are surprised totally. The Ogale people are annoyed that the landowners are not happy over it. For HYPREP and the minister to disappoint us after a meeting of all the chiefs of Ogale people and the elders in Abuja.
They demanded that this significant responsibility should not fall on the landowners. Civil reinforcement, they urge, must be a core component of HYPREP's scope of work, especially since the affected land holds potential for future use. It could be used for schools, hospitals, hotels or factories. This protest follows a series of earlier engagement efforts by the paramount ruler of Inchia, His Royal Highness King Dr. Apollos Chu.
Do anything in the communities, any major project like that. You engage community town hall meetings after engaging with me. We are going to progress to town hall meeting where every landowners will be involved in town hall meetings and then they will educate and sensitize the community, tell the community the kind of scope of job and the hazard that comes with it. It is about 8-9 years ago. They just went there, we tolerated that ministers, former ministers then say, we look at it and we tolerated that, we understand it. But that place, after finishing that job and demobilized, that place where we have been farming doing something, the place was nobody have farmed there for almost 7 years now. They should bring civil engineer, that they will bring civil engineer and look at it. And we're expecting that before they further to excavate to do that kind of double the cost and their civil engineer or the team review a sustainable measure to note the excavated point there so that to avoid our house collapse or leaving that be. Community we don't have that kind of money to do that kind of reinforcement. So then they said that they came there to do the job there. They ought to take responsibility or give government a better recommendation.
In July, a crucial meeting was held at the palace of His Royal Highness King Apollos Chu, the Honorary Inchia X and Egberemerokori Eleme. During the meeting, community representatives outlined their expectations, emphasizing the need for proper civil reinforcement of farmlands and other essential measures.
In certain areas, they must excavate. But standard practice dictates that when they are done with the remediation, then they will backfill and ensure that the area that has been backfilled is solid enough.
Even this one is about 2 meters, 3 meters, and I went to now go see, I want to go like 8 meters, 10 meters down. Even this one alone. You can look at it. You can look at them. They are all spots. Now, it will need a reinforcement of this. From here, from this damage point, you need to refer to bring to the surface of the land to enable any infrastructure to sustain here. If not, if you just backfill this thing down here without making a proper reinforcement, the building here will collapse. And I don't think the federal government will want anybody to do this. And this understanding should be done with community while the project go on.
King Apollos Chu, acting on behalf of his people, brought their concerns to the Minister of Environment in Abuja during meetings on August 20th and 27th.
They were all agreed that we shall put them into a documentation by signing MOU on the things that are great, and then which they've accepted to sign the MOU. As I'm speaking to you, the MOU is almost ready for the community to sign.
So we didn't have access to the contaminated land. And so part of the resolution is that we'll be granted access so that we can clean up Ogoni and clean it sustainably. And those resolutions are being documented in black and white, so that the community reps will sign, and we will also sign. And the next thing is to implement all the resolutions. All parties are happy.
Despite these efforts, the community was surprised that the MOU hasn't been brought for them to sign, and HYPREP continued with excavation on their land. The landowners insist that HYPREP must address their demands for a proper civil reinforcement to ensure the safety and sustainability of their environment for both current use and future development.